Is it Santa or is it musician Tony Tripi? He's been traveling across New York State performing for the last 25 years, out with some new Christmas music, and here with us this morning. Andrew as well, right?
Yes.
Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you.
Welcome, Tony.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Or Santa.
It's Tony.
Okay.
Tony works perfect.
Just
no,
checking.
Tony's great. I get mistaken often for, you know, since that movie came out with A Star Is Born, you know, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah?
I get that all the time.
All
you
the
know,
time?
And I said, no, it's just me, Tony. Sometimes Santa. But I'm kidding. Yeah,
so many personalities. Just
right.
by the way, the rest of the show is we're gonna have live music and we're also gonna have cocktails. So you tuned in at just the right time. Maybe you guys will have to stay for the cocktails as well.
For sure.
Tell us about yourself. You're from the Midwest, is that right?
Well, grew up in Indianapolis.
Okay.
In the surrounding area there. Moved around quite a bit around the Indiana area, and then moved back to the Buffalo area when I was in junior high.
Okay.
So yeah, and been there most of the time, and then out in the Coast Guard, you know, in the early '80s, and
really?
Yeah, and then back and just get a little bit in Detroit, you know. And Andrew and I travel quite a bit now for music, and yeah. So.
Where's home for you?
Buffalo.
Buffalo,
New York. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, born and raised.
Too far then. Well, so you know the struggles of Western New Yorkers, right?
What struggles? Snow.
Buffalo Bills. Anyway, we won't go there.
Bills, Texas, the snow.
Yeah, let's talk about your music. It kind of tries to speak to sort of everyday Americans, right?
I'd like to think so. You know, it's very inclusive often. I find our music there's a lot of different genres and different influences that seem to find their way into the music.
Okay.
And then the stories are just these ordinary people that we've met along the way, you know. And so I find that, you know, there's a wealth of you know, a library of information and people to study, you know, and then spend a little bit of time just reflecting back some of the things that we talked to them about, you know. And like the people here in Rochester, it was a very welcoming community.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, we were at, what was that place we were at last night?
Boulder Coffee, I think?
Oh, sure.
Well, yeah, this coffee. A really great vegan cookie. And, they had it was full of young hipsters playing music. It was fantastic. And they were so kind to each other and kind to us. And even as we're walking out of the place, Andrew had made a remark. It was almost midnight, and he said, "I can't believe that car just stopped right in the middle of the road and let me pass."
Right, yeah, he just stopped. I was like, all right.
Did that not happen in Buffalo?
Maybe. Well, depending on where you're at. But.
Depending on what part.
Well, we won't get that rivalry going. Did you guys play last night too, as well as going?
We did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we stepped at the coffee shop.
How'd that go?
Well, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we dropped these two songs on, these two Christmas tunes, and we thought that was it was a really interesting mix of people, and we knew we were coming here, and we wanted to try it out, and yeah, it seemed to go really well there.
Okay.
Yeah. Got invited back, and we didn't get thrown out, so that was nice.
That's always a good night when you don't get thrown out.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to play some Christmas songs, but I know in the other music that you play, you said people often feel like there's something that they can relate to in your music, and that seems to be important to you.
That's really important. You know, for music has for us, our philosophy is music has a way of communicating to people, bringing people together. Last week we did the first annual Rockin' Twangy Blue Holiday Show. Okay. In Buffalo, and it was a rock band, a twang band, a country band, and then a blues band, and all different genres, different fans, different friends, and people coming together that help out a family that was ran on some hard times. But
fantastic.
The really cool thing was all these people coming together to do something.
We're going to come together and hear them at 8:30.